Welcome back to Quest for Quiz, the preliminary round of TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz 2018, where St. Andrew Prep is on 6 points, Montego Bay Prep right ahead on 7 points, and now we're at the Junior Challenge Face-Off. In this section, individual team members face off in the categories of Math, Science, Social Studies, and English Language. Our first face-off is between Kimani Salmon of St. Andrew Prep up against Jaden Simpson of Montego Bay Prep. Kimani, we begin with you. What is 2 1/4 expressed as an improper fraction?
9/4.
That's correct. What is 30% of $150?
45.
That. Judge? Accepted. $45 would have been preferred. Kimani, what is 40 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 2?
320.
That's correct. If 5/7 of my money, or 5/7 of my money, is $35, Kimani, how much money do I have? Time's up. Jaden, want to try?
Yes, Miss. $49.
Is correct. Kimani, if A equals 3 and B equals 5, what's the value of A squared plus B squared?
$34.
That's correct. Jaden, we're now over to you. What is 57/10 expressed as a mixed number?
5 and 7/10.
That's right. What is 35% of $400?
140.
That's right. What is 36 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 0?
180.
That's incorrect. Kimani, want to try?
Yes, Miss. 0.
0 is correct. Jaden, if 3/8 of my money is $36, how much money do I have?
$96.
That's correct. If x equals 5 and y equals 12, what's the value of x squared minus y?
13.
Is correct. That takes us now into our science face-off. It's between Brandon Rary of St. Andrew Prep up against Lucan Liu of Montego Bay Prep. Brandon, what's the most common of the sedimentary rocks found in Jamaica?
Limestone.
That's right. Taste buds are stimulated by which of the following? Is it A, sugars in the food we eat, B, chemicals in the food we eat, or C, liquids in the foods we eat?
B.
B, chemicals is correct. What's the name for a young plant growing from a seed?
Radical.
That's incorrect. Lucan?
Yes, Miss. Embryo.
That's also incorrect. It's seedling or shoot. Brandon, what forces do you need when opening and closing a door?
Twisting.
Say again?
Pulling and pushing.
Correct? What did you say first?
Twisting.
Okay, twisting came first. That's incorrect. Judge, can it now be passed? Okay. All right, so we'll continue in the meantime. Brandon, which of the following plants store water in its stem? Is it pumpkin, melon, or cactus?
Melon.
That's incorrect. Lucan?
Yes, Miss. Cactus.
Cactus is correct. Lucan, we're now over to you. What's the name given to rocks formed from cooled lava?
Igneous rocks.
That's right. In order for food to be tasted, it must first be A, chewed, B, moistened, or C, shredded.
Moistened.
That's right. The words tap and adventitious commonly refer to which part of a plant? Time's up. Brandon, want to try?
No, thank you.
It's the roots. Lucan, what type of force is used when spinning a wheel?
Twist.
That's incorrect, Judge. That's incorrect. Brandon, want to
Yes,
try?
please. Pushing.
That's also incorrect. It's a turning force. Lucan, which of the following would not dissolve in water? Is it sugar, Kool-Aid, or sand?
Sand.
That's correct. And we'll move on to the English language face-off. It's between Dominique Seymour of St. Andrew Prep up against Mishka Bowen of Montego Bay Prep. Dominique, what's the plural of elf?
Elves.
That's correct. Correct the error in this sentence. Marlon was the brightest of the two brothers.
Brighter should be brighter.
That's right. What's the superlative form of the word sad?
Saddest.
That's right. Spell squeaky.
SQUEAKY.
That's correct. Dominique, complete the proverb. Like father?
Like son.
That's correct. 5 of 5, Dominique. We now head over to you, Mishko. What's the plural of loaf?
Loaves.
That's right. Correct the error in this sentence. The best team won the football match.
Best should be better.
That's correct. Mishka, what's the comparative form of the word large?
Larger.
That's right. Spell majority.
MAJORITY.
That's right. Complete the proverb. No man is. Time's up, Dominique.
No, thank you.
It's no man is an island. And that brings us now to our social studies face-off. It's between Chris Paul Crooks of St. Andrew Prep, who's up against Khalik Bennett of Montego Bay Prep. Chris Paul, what's used to help you identify important cities, rivers, and landmarks on a map?
A relief map. A relief map.
That's incorrect. Khalik?
Yes, miss. The key.
Or the legend. That's correct. Chris Paul, in which Jamaican parish would you find the Treasure Beach?
St. Mary.
That's incorrect. Khalik?
No, miss.
It's St. Elizabeth. Chris Paul, what is the term for government of the people, by the people, and for the people? Khalik, want to try?
Yes, miss. Democracy.
That's correct. Chris Paul, what are the colors of the Australian flag?
Yellow. Green. Blue.
That's incorrect. Khalik, want to try?
No, miss.
It's red, white, and blue. Chris Paul, on what date does the tropical Atlantic hurricane season begin each year?
July 1st.
That's incorrect. Khalik, want to try?
No, miss.
It's June 1st. Khalik, we're now over to you. What is used to tell a map reader how many miles a centimeter represents?
The scale.
That's right. In which Jamaican parish would you find the Doctor's Cave Beach?
St. James.
That's correct. Who is the representative of the British Crown in Jamaica?
Queen Elizabeth II.
That's incorrect. Chris Paul?
No, miss.
The representative here is the Governor General. Khalik, What are the colors of the Colombian flag?
Yellow, blue, and red.
That's right. What are tropical cyclones in the Pacific region called?
Hurricanes.
That's incorrect. Chris Paul, would you like to try?
Yes, was a typhoon.
Typhoon is correct. And that brings us to the end of our final face-off and the end of section 2.
Montego Bay Prep is still ahead on 24 points at the end of round 2, with St. Andrew Prep following closely behind on 18 points.
Stay with us. The final challenge is up next.